Hey guys, Coaster Battleman here with an awesome video. My top 7 aerodynamics coasters I ever rode. I've rode some pretty good aerodynamics coasters, some pretty bad ones. Let's move on. I've rode 2 mine trains, 4 of these coasters feature inversions, and a wild mouse. My 7th and 6th favorite coasters. Number 7 is the Ninja at Six Flags St. Louis. This ride was built by Vekoma, but the trains were made by Aerodynamics, so that's why it's in this countdown. This ride is so rough. Somehow I rode it twice in a row without puking. This ride will probably make you want to throw up. That's how bad it is. It's not that enjoyable. The inversions are pretty bad, except the vertical loop. Number 6 is the Corkscrew. This ride is the same way as Ninja. I only rode it once when I was at Michigan's Adventure because I hated it so much. It's not as bad as the Wolverine Wildcat, though, which is even rougher, because it's so long of a ride. It's way worse. Corkscrew's a short ride, but it's really rough. I'm happy it's a short ride if it was rough. Because if it was long like Ninja, I'd just get madder and madder. I just want to get off the ride. Number 5 is the first mine train to make this countdown, the Trailblazer. This is a good family coaster. It's a mine train. It's not too much. It's not that good of a mine train either. It's just okay. But it's better than those 2, my least favorite and 6th favorite aero coaster I rode. Number 4 is the Mad Mouse. This is an aerodynamics wild mouse coaster at Michigan's Adventure. This is one of the 2 aero coasters at Michigan's Adventure. The other one is the Corkscrew. This is my 3rd favorite coaster at Michigan's Adventure if you saw my Michigan's Adventure Top 5 Coasters video. This ride's just a wild mouse coaster. It's not much. It's not special at all. Number 3 is the River King Mine Train. This is my favorite mine train I've ever rode. It's really fun. To me, I think it's one of the best mine trains out there, and it's really smooth for a mine train. It's really fun. Number 2 is the Demon. This ride used to be called Turn of the Century, but in 1980 it was revamped into the Demon. I wish the color scheme was all red, but the ride, I'm just going to talk about the ride now. This ride has 2 vertical loops and 2 corkscrews. The vertical loops are actually very fun, but the corkscrews are just meh. They're not that good. I rated this ride a 5 out of 10. I think this ride has its pros and cons, but it's not the smoothest aero coaster I've rode. And my favorite aerodynamics roller coaster I've ever rode is at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, the Loch Ness Monster. This ride is my 3rd favorite coaster in Busch Gardens Williamsburg. This will cause some argument for that, but it's my favorite aero coaster I've rode. It has 2 interlocking vertical loops, an awesome theme to the Loch Ness Monster, and this ride uses the terrain to its advantage, unlike some of the aerodynamics coasters with inversions and the Mad Mouse. And thank you for watching my top 7 aerodynamics coasters I've rode. Stay tuned for more videos.